dear Taurus, and welcome to your October 2020 horoscope. If this is your first time here, my name is Justina, and on this channel I talk about astrology, astrology horoscopes and predictions, karmic astrology, and also spirituality. So welcome. Let's begin. On the first of the month, we've got a full moon in Aries happening in your 12th house. And this full moon is a time of endings. It's the last full moon in the 12 months cycle. So it's a wonderful time for just ending some projects that you've been working on, releasing of any negative energy, doing a clear out, and you may actually want to spend time by yourself. You may feel like withdrawing from your friendship circle, from the world, and you may want to spend time by yourself. And this is absolutely fine. Take this time to recharge and to regain your vitality, because the next full moon will be the first of full moon of a new 12-month cycle. So this full moon is actually a wonderful time for just reading, maybe learning about spirituality, astrology, and crystals. Your dreams may be more vivid than usual, so try to remember what you dream. There could be some message coming from your subconscious mind, from spirit guides. And all right, so let's move to the next. On the 2nd of the month, we've got Venus moving into Virgo, and this is your 5th house. And Venus, the planet that rules love, charm, grace, is coming to your area of creativity, children, youth, love, dating. And with these energies, you will enjoy life, enjoy creativity, pleasure. You will want more joy in your life as well. It's a wonderful time for dating, for going on a date, or having a meal with your loved one, as you're making a wonderful impression in your love life on the other person. Also, it's a wonderful time for spending with children or young people. You feel more playful than usual. You feel like you can find the inner child inside you. Also, it's a wonderful time for doing something creative, drawing, painting, maybe redecorating your home in a way, even though that's more of a 4th house. But here your creativity is so vivid with Venus in the 5th house. It's a wonderful time for actually for self-expression in a way that could show your some hidden talents even. And moving on, we've got Mercury going retrograde in your 7th house on the 13th of the month. And here Mercury retrograde can bring some challenges in your love life, in your relationship, in your marriage, some misunderstandings. Maybe some issues will be brought from the past, some unresolved issues, some unresolved problems can come back into the surface. And this is a great time for dealing with these issues. It's a great opportunity. Because if we don't deal with them now, then they will probably come back on a different occasion, and it will be even more frustrating. So it's better to deal with them while we can, so that they don't escalate to something more serious. Also, with Mercury retrograde in the 7th house, an ex-love relationship can come back into your life. But since this is a Mercury retrograde, your thinking, your judgment may not be as accurate as usual. So don't make any harsh decisions. Don't make any big changes now. This isn't the time, especially since Mars is also retrograde in Aries at the moment. So this is a time for reviewing, reevaluating, but not making any big important decisions. And also, it's important, essential even, to back up any data, any files you may have on your computer, on your phone, on your tablet, because with Mercury retrograde, things can go out of control with technology. So it's always good to have them backed up somewhere safe. And moving on, we've got a new moon on the 16th, a new moon in your 6th house. And here, as with every new moon, it's a time of new beginnings. Something little can even start in your life. Maybe some new opportunity can come up at work, or there could be something little, like a new exercise regime that you feel like starting around this time. Maybe you want to look after your health more because winter is coming, and maybe you want to sign up to the gym. eat healthier, eat better, have a more nutritional diet. There could also be some new beginnings at work, in your work office. Maybe you will begin to work from home, or you're returning to the office because you've been working from home for a while. And on the 22nd of the month, we've got Sun moving into Scorpio, and this is your 7th house. So here again, we had Mercury retrograde in your 7th house, and now we've got Sun coming into your 7th house. So maybe there were some issues and misunderstanding as Mercury went retrograde in your 7th house, and now the Sun is coming here, so it's even more attention is being turned into this area of your life. However, Mercury will not stay in your 7th house all the way. It will go down into the 6th house towards the end of its retrogradation. So when Sun enters your 7th house, this could be when Mercury is about to leave your 7th house. And your attention turns into your love life, into your marriage, or maybe if you're single, you want to meet someone special, you want to maybe go on a date, you want to make extra effort to meet someone because you don't want to be single anymore. Your focus will also be on any business partnerships, if you have any. Now, moving on, we've got Venus going into Libra on the 27th of the month, and that's your 6th house. And Venus coming here, it's wonderful for finding balance and harmony in your work life, in your everyday life, everyday routine. If you work in the office, maybe you want to find more harmony among your colleagues, co-workers. There could also be some romance at work going on because you feel more charming, you have more grace, you make a great impression on people that you meet every day. So people that you meet at work mostly, because that's the house of work. But if you work from home, maybe you will make a great impression on Zoom if you talk to your colleagues online over a computer like Zoom, as I mentioned, or some other software. And this is also a great time for just maybe looking after yourself. Again, maybe some diet, some regime, new exercise regime, or something like this. And the month ends with a full moon in Taurus in your 1st house on the 31st of October. And this is the 2nd full moon of the month, a blue moon. The name of this full moon is a blue moon. And here, a full moon in your 1st house. This is the first full moon of a 12-month cycle. And if you began something on a new moon in Libra on the 16th of the month, now you will be able to see some results of your hard efforts. And this could be something very little, because around new moon we often start something, we're not aware of this, but we often start something very little, even send off a project or send off some document, and we receive some responses around the full moon. So have a look into it and see if it works for you. And this full moon can also bring some intense feelings about your appearance, about how you appear to the world. And you maybe want to do some changes in your look, in your hair, or maybe how you dress. And with this in mind, I would like to wish you a wonderful October. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.